A chance encounter, two little boys, both being treated at Nationwide Children's Hospital, has blossomed into a friendship.
One boy is working to heal from some severe burns. The other is battling cancer. A random act of kindness brought two families together and has given everyone a reason to remain hopeful.
NBC4's Sierra Johnson sat down with both families, and she joins us now with really a remarkable story of kindness.
Yeah, this is truly one of those stories that reminds us that the simple act of generosity can go a long way. We can all learn so much from children, and hopefully this is a lesson we all carry with us. It was a chance encounter.
It's just one of those days, if you go to the hospital enough, you can feel what's happening, and it was just a hard day. Like, there was just a lot of kids.
Between two families, both navigating some pretty tough situations with their sons. For little Felix, working to heal a burn on his chest.
It was a minimum 12 to 18 month process of healing. He may be healed, like it looks like it's healed. However, there's just a lot like scar management, growth management, making sure that, the lumpy, the redness, all that.
For 10-year-old Brady, he's battling cancer.
He has high-risk pre-B cell acute lymphoblastic leukemia.
And at this point, this cancer has come back and has been untreatable with chemo. Both families have a long road ahead, and both roads of recovery start at Nationwide Children's Hospital. And that's where the story begins.
It was one of those things where he, bad combination of anesthesia, tired, hungry, everything. He was throwing things. We couldn't get out of there fast enough.
Kelly Nessler says she couldn't get to her car fast enough after a rocky appointment back in October. So hopping into a packed elevator with an emotional baby wasn't exactly the ideal scenario, but inside were the Martins.
Her back was to us, and you could just see Felix's beautiful, sweet face. It was just blotchy and red because you could tell he was just so sad.
Brady was heading home after his chemo appointment, just as he had done every 10 days.
Nutter Butter was the dog that our son had had with him through every procedure and infusion with him through all. He had a bone marrow transplant that we almost lost him twice through.
And to make those appointments just a little more bearable, he started handing out stuffed animals. Animals he calls battle pups. Friends or families can nominate a loved one who needs a little support in the form of a pup, so they don't battle alone. This hobby of handing out the animals has really morphed into a full-fledged production, with their basement resembling Santa's workshop. But on this day, with this chance encounter, Brady was out of stuffed animals, except for one.
And so when he was like, I'll give him Nutter Butter, and I was like, how do I tell him, I don't know if you know what you're making the decision, are you sure, are you sure?
So as little Felix and his mom made their way out of the elevator, Brady let go a big piece of his cancer journey.
Because I get chills every time I just think about this.
Kelly, completely unaware of who this boy was or his family's mission, did some digging when she got home and learned about battle pups, Brady, and his own health battle, and also learned that this pup was a special donation.
When I think of Brady and I think of this whole story, I'm like, he's the bravest, the kindest, the most thoughtful, sweet person that I don't know, right? I don't actually know him, but in that random, very short encounter, I'm blown away.
These moms, both families working to navigate the twists and turns of caring for a child in need, are now bonded in an unusual way.
This is now my mission as much as it is theirs, because it went from a stranger running after me in a parking garage to an addition to our family.
All due to the unrelenting generosity of a 10-year-old boy.
He's my favorite battle pup by far.
Do you miss him?
A little bit, but I'm really happy Felix got him.
Sharing a piece of his heart as he watches others also on a journey to heal.
Nutter Butter has literally been multiplied to different places, right? Now he's in our hearts as a family and in Brady's heart, but now he gets to live in the hearts of Kelly and Felix and their family too.
So a question I know so many of you will ask is, why is his name Nutter Butter? Well, that was what Brady craved after his multiple chemo treatments. As for those families, they say they will stay in touch as both boys tackle their long roads of healing.
That's a great story. Thank you, Sierra.